The name? Kyler Weston. I'm a senior and I bounced around to multiple Division I schools throughout my first couple of years of college, and somehow trouble just always has a way of finding me, and oddly enough I find myself here in Boulder, Colorado. Everywhere I've been told that I have every tool of the trade to be one of the best, if not the best, cornerback in all of college football. After being suspended indefinitely from the LSU football team, Coach Prime offered me an opportunity to come here to Boulder, develop as a man, revamp the Colorado football culture, and ultimately get a shot at the NFL. Coming into this season, there was a lot of speculation on who would be the true #1 corner, me or Travis Hunter. And honestly, we're more of a 1A, 1B type of thing. We're both starters, we're both going to ball out, and I feel like our impact on the field together is going to be insane. Already up one score here in the Rocky Mountain Showdown here on 2nd and 3, giving this quarterback the look of his dreams, coming down full speed to pick this ball off. And I don't think nobody in the stadium, nobody in the nation has ever seen a white corner with this type of speed. I take this one back from my first pick 6. 1st and 10, I have this beautiful flat zone, dropping back, cutting off the right over top, perfect execution if I do say so myself, coming down to secure my 2nd pick of the game, also my 2nd pick 6. Nobody in the nation expected a 28-0 lead here in the first half, and today I'm trying to make a statement that I'm a dog. Despite the stigma that is attached to corners of my complexion, I pick up my 3rd interception of the game. 2nd and 6, we're lining up in man coverage. I will say that I believe that I'm a really good corner, but I'm not perfect. I open my hips the completely wrong way, get destroyed by this receiver, and off that alone, I'm frustrated. I come down and lay a big hit. 1st and 10, I got a deep zone, giving this receiver all the space in the world to work. I know exactly what it's going to do. Break this route down, get towards the sideline, but not only am I in position to make this play, but so is my boy Cam. He picks up the interception. The message for our defense this week was to be dominant. We've done that so far. Here on 2nd and 1, back with another deep zone, giving this receiver a little step ahead. I get in perfect position to secure my 4th pick and our 6th takeaway as a defense. After the INT and looking up in the sky thanking the Lord for the position that I'm in, I look up at the screen. A new school record for the most interceptions in a single game, and just here in my Buffs debut, I'm already making a difference. Straight up, FCS Midwest doesn't stand a chance, obviously, but games like this, we need to step up and dominate and do exactly what we're supposed to do, if not do more. We start the 2nd quarter with only a 4-point lead, and here on 2nd and 17, I'm making what I'm pretty sure is a touchdown saving tackle. He had nothing but green grass in front of him. I'm glad I got there and made the stop. As a corner, my job is to lock down every single receiver that lines up in front of me, but my goal to be a dominant corner is to be all over the field, making big plays, tackles, anything, you name it. I want to do it all. There's no plausible reason or excuse why we should be down to a team like this. I have to reset the tone. Here on 1st and 10 in man coverage, I got my eyes on this quarterback the entire way through. Getting in position, securing my 5th pick of the season. We got to get it right. Now a tie game here in the 4th, and that whole expectation and mindset of we should be blowing these boys out, this, that, and the 3rd is completely out the window. This team came to play. We got to step up. We re-secure the lead with just under 2 minutes left here in the 4th. 2nd and 12 man coverage. I'm in perfect position to make a play on this ball, but I misjudged the angle. That's a 1st down on my head. We can put the game away here on 4th and 8, and what can I say? Big time players make big time plays. Travis in perfect position for the pick. He drops it, but we secure back-to-back home wins. The entire 1st quarter, Fresno State has done everything they possibly can to keep the ball away from me. But one thing about it, I will not be denied. I'm going to make a play. With 4 receivers split wide here on 3rd and 10, I would love to be in coverage. But instead, I got a blitz. And after great coverage downfield from the guys, this quarterback has no choice but to take the big sack. 1 minute left here in the first half. We now hold a 14-point lead. But this Fresno State offense is going to continue to fight to the last whistle. We got to keep our foot on the gas. This entire first half, I haven't had too much action in the passing game coming to my side. But here on 2nd and 6, that's all going to change. If this ball was anywhere near catchable in bounds, it was definitely a pick. This quarterback knew better. Last play of that half, 3 receivers split wide on my side of the field. We know what time it is, a Hail Mary, and somehow throughout all this traffic, I come down with the pick, but I get caught up on my own feet and make the grave mistake of taking his safety. And after that safety, things seem to be going downhill. Fresno State now holds a 3-point lead, nearly back in the red zone, and offense has been stagnant this entire 3rd quarter. Things have taken a turn for the worse. Down 10 points here early in the 1st quarter. We need to make a big play, and a big play will be made on that left side of the field as Travis Hunter and a couple other teammates get in that backfield and secure a safety of our own. And as the clock wind down here in the 4th quarter, the final few plays of this game, I can't help but feel like it's my fault. After that safety, it seems like everything just went a downward spiral. I truly feel at fault for the loss of this game. This is our biggest test so far this season. Undefeated, number 12 ranked Oregon State, and this week on the road. Backed up into their own end zone, expecting the run, they actually go with a pass. And the second I see this tight end try to break his right off to the sideline, I'm coming down, I secure the pick, diving into the end zone for the pick 6. 3rd and 10, now here in man coverage, empty gun look for Oregon State, giving this receiver way too much space, baiting the right up just a little too much. A perfect throw from this quarterback. They pick up the huge 41-yard play on my head. Now here on 2nd and 10 with the cover 2 look, my eyes are strictly in the backfield, field. I see that DJ holds on to this ball and I come down and make a big hit. That was a mistake. I bet he'll hand it off next time. We knew coming into this game, Oregon State has a high-powered offense. Here on 2nd and 9, they show a flash of how powerful they are with a touchdown with a wide-open receiver exposing a hole in our zone. They go up 10. My defense has been on the field all day today with no pressure coming from the offensive side of the ball. This might be a long second half. As a defense, we've done everything we can to tame this insanely high-powered offense and keep them under control, but we knew eventually, especially with this home crowd down here in the red zone, they would score a touchdown. Here in the fourth quarter, offense finally gained some momentum, but too little, too late. We lose our last 2 games, one at home and one on the road. We need to regroup and get things together before they get out of control. Moving forward, our schedule gets no easier. This week against undefeated number 8 ranked Oregon, the Pac-12 is stacked. Even though Oregon has a few weapons at receiver, we know that Bo Nix and his legs and also his running backs are going to try to be the star of the show and attack our defensive front. The 4-point lead as time winds down here in the first half. 1st and 10, Bo Nix going to take out, but he's going to pay. We caused a forced fumble and we recover. Our offense didn't hesitate or waste any time capitalizing off Oregon's mistake. We have all the momentum going into the second half. Question is, can we maintain it? 3rd and 5 with 5 receivers split wide. I got a deep zone. I'm sitting reading the play. Bo's going to dump this one off quick to one of his receivers. He's going to pick up the first down. Bo Nix hasn't tried me much in man coverage today, but here on 2nd and 2, he's going to connect with Troy Franklin, picking up the first down. Now with the 18-point lead here with just over 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter on 3rd and 2, I'm going to abandon my zone, secure this tackle, but after Tez Johnson picks up the first down. After taking 2 back-to-back losses, you would think that would demoralize a team, but not us. We stepped up, dropped our nuts, and we went crazy. We shut down one of the best teams in all of college football today. Conference play continues this week on the road at Arizona State, a team we're looking to come in and dominate. Before the game, me and Coach Prime shared a moment. He put his hands on my shoulders, looked me in my eyes, and told me go get it. We shared a prayer, and that was all I needed to go out here and go get it. I'm on a mission today to let everybody know across the nation I'm a dog. I am the #1 corner. I've already broken the single game interception record earlier this season against CSU, but now this week against ASU, I now hold the record for the most picks in a single season in Buffs history, and we have so much more football to play. Stacking the box and overall putting more guys up front just seems to be the remedy to all of our problems. Here on 1st and 10, getting back in position, leaping into the air to secure my 2nd pick of the game. This ASU quarterback doesn't have the greatest arms, so when he's trying to push the ball upfield, it's very easy to give these receivers a little bit more space than usual. Getting in position to secure my 3rd pick and nearly pulling off the craziest interception return ever. Today, we came out and did exactly what we wanted to do: dominate, destroy, and completely demoralize ASU. And even here on 2nd and 1, they continue to try me as I come up with a PBU. I'm balling out of control. After offense went down and scored again, Coach Prime put the 2nd unit in to get some PT. They immediately let ASU go down and score. I ain't like that at all. I'm back on the field. I want to compete and dominate through the last whistle. And the simple fact that they're still putting the ball in the air after I dominated, absolutely sunned their quarterback today is absolutely disrespectful. I'm coming down laying big hits even with under a minute left on the clock. Losing to a 1-5 Arizona team at the crib is not an option. They're trying to take a shot deep here on 3rd and 4, but I get in position to get the pick. We're down 1 score. I got to set the tone. AZ has made their way down here into the red zone, and on 3rd and goal, their quarterback has an empty gun look. He's going to connect with Montana Lemon Craig for the touchdown. 1st and 10, I'm expecting a run with this look, but they actually put the ball in the air, and he tries me off the rip. A perfect ball on the sideline. I hate giving up big plays. Honestly, coming into this game, I didn't think it would be a big matchup between me and Jacob Cohen, but that boy came to play today. I got to get on my A game. Now we're here in the fourth quarter, tie game. We need to step up, make some plays, and take over this game. And stepping up, making big plays is what I do here on 1st and 10, smashing Jacob on this jet sweep. They're starting to switch it up on us here in the fourth quarter, and our defensive front can't do anything about it. Putting the ball on the ground, Jonah Coleman explodes for a 30-plus yard run. A crucial 3rd and goal. Dropping back in my zone a little bit early, I give up way too much space on the outside. Jacob Cohen once again owns me, and this quarterback is throwing straight dots. And crazy enough, offense stepped up and tied the game. We're here in OT, and on 2nd and 8, they run a quick route across the middle. We get the forced fumble, and my dog Trevor Wood scoops it up. Offense got the ball back. 4th and goal, and all that needs to be done is for Jace Philly to put this ball straight down the middle to take us home. He does exactly that. We secure the overtime win. Today I played my sloppiest game ever, giving up way too many yards, receptions, and even a touchdown, but getting this win in overtime as a team is most important. But next week I'm looking to step up and go crazy. Our road to becoming the #1 team in the Pac-12 continues this week against the Bruins at home, and off rip 1st and 10, I'm laying Dante Moore out. For me, this This game is about cleaning up all the mistakes I made last week, keeping my depth, not giving the receiver too much, and here on 3rd and 10, I do exactly that. Expert technique, picking up my first pick early in the first quarter. I learned this from Prime himself. Making that big play through the air is great, and as much as I want to lock in on the passing game, I got to keep my eyes peeled for Dante. He will take off and use his legs. We cannot let him get loose. A pivotal 3rd and 6, I'm in man coverage. I give up way too much on the inside, but luckily they're running a halfback screen, and Carson Steele's going to field a steal here. I lay him out for the big stop, 4th and 1. A 10-point lead here towards the end of the second quarter. They're going to try to move the ball upfield, and every chance I get, if I can't get a pick, I'm going to lay these receivers out with a big hit every single time. Offense went crazy, completely dominated the 3rd quarter, but here on 2nd and 6, I see something I thought I would never. Travis Hunter getting burnt up the numbers for a touchdown. What is going on? Obviously, UCLA's pride is getting in their way. They won't kneel the ball and put this game away even though it's over, and they're going to try me. Dante Moore is going to throw the ball my way here on 1st and 10, coming away with my 2nd pick of the game. I had a horrendous game last week, and all it took was for Coach Prime to speak some life into me. I came in here and absolutely balled. We have the 5th ranked team in the nation this week and the Heisman candidate in Michael Penix Jr. and they start this game out early with a touchdown here on 1st and goal. And not only do they have a really good quarterback, but they're stacked at the receiver position. This is hands down our toughest matchup of the season so far. But moments like this, they're making the push towards the end zone, trying to take an early 2-score lead. I'm going to give Michael Penix a look he cannot deny. Giving this receiver so much space on the sideline, he has to throw it. I'm going to get over in perfect timing, lean over and catch this pick. But one thing about it, this offense is undeniably explosive. MP is going to connect with one of his star-studded receivers in Jalen Polk. They now take a 2-score lead here in the first half. It's 3rd and short, but the first half is coming to an end. I got a feeling they're going to take a shot, and I'm exactly right. But I made the crucial mistake of sitting on this route way too long, and Michael Penix puts this ball in a bucket for the touchdown. We got 3rd quarter action. Now here on 3rd and 4, back with another deep zone. This time I won't make the same mistake. Breaking out of my back pedal a little bit earlier, getting in perfect position for the crazy one-handed pick on the sideline. Feels like I can't find any balance with my play. One week I'm catching picks, playing flawless, not allowing anything. Then the next I'm giving up touchdowns, receptions, everything. I know I'm having a fantastic season, but like Coach Prime says, I need to strive for perfection. And right now it feels like I'm a long ways from that. Back at home and it's all black, but I opened up this game here in the first quarter the worst way possible, giving up a big 24-yard reception. It's 3rd and extremely long. I got this flat zone and everything upfield is covered. At least I thought. I look back and Cam is getting snagged on by Monroe Young. Here on 2nd and 10 to start the second quarter, this quarterback is going to drop back, throw an absolute dot towards the sideline of Brian Hightower with a hand in his face. I've been tried a few times throughout here in the first half, but here on 3rd and 8 for this quarterback to take a shot at me towards the end zone is total disrespect. I come down with the over-the-shoulder pick. We're early here in the 3rd quarter, and once again, this QB is going to try to connect with Brian Hightower, his #1 receiver yet again over the top, but I'm all over it. Expert coverage, but I do drop the pick. Today, I haven't made many plays in the run game, but here on 2nd and 10, that all changes. Huge hole, a lot of space for opportunity. I shut that down completely with a nasty hit on this running back. Kyle has decided to stay on the field here on 4th and 3, and that's a huge mistake. I know they're finna take a shot. I'm gonna make the play. This receiver got a step in front of me, but you know what's great? My coverage and makeup skill ability. I track this ball, come down with the pick, and outmaneuver this entire offense to walk this one back to the crib for the longest pick 6 in all of NCAA history. One thing about me, if I have a bad game, the next I'm going to step up and play big. But more importantly, as a team, we dominated today. Did everything we set out to do. We showed out for this home crowd. Hands down, our biggest test of the season here at home against the 5th ranked team in the nation, 9-1 USC. But no matter who we play, I'm gonna make a play. And on their first offensive snap, I come away with the INT. You want to talk about setting the tone early, a 2-score lead here just in the first quarter, and also a huge stop here on 3rd down. Boy, them Buffs, they came out here to ball. You can't tell me no one in this stadium, no one across the nation thought we would come out this hot against one of the better teams in the nation. But hell, we view ourselves just to be that, one of the best teams of them all. 1st and 10 here in man coverage, giving Caleb Williams the look of a lifetime, coming down full speed, leaning back for the crazy one-handed pick, taking off full speed towards the end zone, showboating a bit on Caleb Williams. I'm surprised the ref ain't throw the flag on me. Even though we're going into the 4th quarter with a 31-point lead over the 5th ranked team in the nation, the starters will remain on the field the entire game. To the last whistle, we got a statement to make and a point to prove. And for me, this game just means a lot. The fact that I've caught the most interceptions in a single season in NCAA history, and I'm not in the Heisman race, playing against a Heisman Heisman frontrunner, yeah, this is personal. The final few minutes of this game, and like I said before, all starters will remain on the field until the last whistle. Here on 2nd and 5, straight up hawking my zone, coming away with my 3rd pick of the game, putting this one to sleep. As a team, great win. We dominated on both sides of the ball. We went crazy, but me personally, 3 interceptions, a pick 6, I think it's safe to say I put every single NFL scout on notice. This is the final game of my college career. Here on 3rd and 7, man coverage. If you thought I wasn't going to get a pick in my going away party, you're crazy. Not only do I secure the pick, but a sick return with it at that. Utah's approaching the red zone here on 1st and 10, and Devon Ulay, a huge big body receiver. I didn't think he had this kind of speed. I sat on this route way too long. He catches the easiest touchdown of his life. Of course, starting this game out, Utah tried to put the ball in the air to make a statement that they don't care who's on this secondary, but of course, me, Travis, and the other guys, we stepped up and balled, but now they're starting to take advantage of one of our weaknesses. I'm surprised more teams haven't taken advantage of us in the run game throughout this season, but from time to time, our secondary will slip up. As great as we are, we're not perfect. A pivotal 4th and inches situation, and even with 3 split wide, I knew exactly what they're going to do, run the ball straight at us, and I found myself making way more tackles than I should coming from the cornerback position. Even though we came out blazing hot, as expected, this Utah team did not fold under the pressure. They run the ball here on 2nd and goal. I failed to contain the edge. They walk in and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Somehow, Shador and our offense went completely scoreless throughout the entire 2nd half, and Utah, oh, they turned it up a whole different notch, and they completely crap on my going away party. Even though we have a bowl game coming up, me and Coach Prime both thought it was best if I sit out, nurse a few minor injuries, and get ready for the draft. And I think when it's all said and done, that I'm going to go down as one of the best cornerbacks in Buffs history.